as of recently, I've really been getting into gym influencers. And so today, I'm going to put them all into a tier list from A to Z, depending on how I like them or not, depending on if they're entertaining, and not about their physique, because I'm not going to rate people on physique. I don't really care all too much about that. I just like the enjoyment of watching them and also kind of the relatability, if that makes any sense. Okay, so coming up first, we have lean beef patty. So for me, I don't really watch her all that much, but I do have a friend who does like watching her. And from what I've seen, she's pretty chill. Again, I don't really know a lot about her, but I did see her rate energy drinks, which kind of my thing. You know, you see my, like, the giant fucking rack I have out there. But from everything I've seen, she's pretty entertaining, and I'm going to take his word for it. She is alright. So just for the bias of me not really knowing her, I'm going to have to put her in C tier. But C tier isn't obviously a bad thing. It's just I don't really know her. So, yeah, C tier, lean beef patty. Now, for the next one, I have Mike O'Hearn. And this dude, I don't know who runs his PR team, but his TikToks are just full of the most outlandish shit you have ever read. Like, it makes fun of fat people. It makes fun of, like, gay people. It makes fun of, like, literally everybody. Like, I don't know if his, like, team does that on purpose or if it's just him. But, like, he has some outlandish TikToks where it's just the most, like, random shit possible. But, yeah, you know, it's pretty funny sometimes, you know. Like, I might not agree with it all, but it can be very funny at times. So, but again, I don't really know him all too well, so that's going to have to go to a C tier. Next on the list, we have Dr. Mike. Now, Dr. Mike, for me, is a pretty funny guy, and also he makes the stuff that he's talking about actually, like, entertaining to watch instead of just straight educational. While he is talking a lot about how stuff works, about how muscle movements work, he does make it in a way where it's entertaining to watch and informative. And so for that, I'm going to have to put him higher up on a tier list. And also just the fact that he is just a really funny person, I'm going to have to give him an A tier, I think, just because he's funny, he's informative, and also he's just really just entertaining and seems like a humble guy to watch. So A tier it is. All right, next we got Sam Sulek. So Sam Sulek, for me, he's a funny guy, and he also does show you how to do shit correctly. But the thing that for me that he's missing is the outside content, you know. He goes to the gym a lot. Yeah, he talks about it. He goes to the grocery store and does that stuff, which is kind of outdoor content. But what I'm talking about is more like when he went fishing, you know, like that was semi-entertaining. But also you have some stuff outside of the gym that, like, Dr. Mike and the upcoming people, the Trend Twins, that they do. And also Lean Beef Patty does some stuff outside the gym, I know. So, you know, he's just missing that factor for me, but he is pretty good. He's going to get our first B tier. All right, next we got the Trend Twins. Now, for me, I like the Trend Twins a lot, probably just because they're younger and they have more of an understanding on how the younger culture is. And being able to connect to, like, somebody who you kind of have the same sense of humor as definitely would put them higher on a ranking than people who might not have the same sense of humor that you like. But I mean, they have it all, right? I mean, they have the outside videos that are really good. They have the inside the gym videos. And also, they're some of the few people who don't go crazy on the, like, telling you how to do shit. But when they do make it funny. They do make it informative. They have personalities that isn't shown very much in the gym kind of community. Whether it's just two young, angry dudes doing shit. And, you know, it can be funny sometimes, but also it does bring kind of like a funny perspective to things, you know. Like drinking a White Claw before you go to a gym and then making a funny remark about it. That is something that a lot of the influencers around them don't really do. Even though it is very funny, it works very well for them. And I think I'm going to have to give them the first S tier on this list. All right, next on this list we have Malorex. And he's whatever, you know, he doesn't really do gym content, but when he does, it's not even really gym content. It's just kind of a progression of how his body has been growing ever since going to the gym. And for that, I'm probably going to have to give him an F tier. You know, he's not very entertaining, so, you know, F tier for him. And I'm not sure if you would consider this next person a gym influencer, but we have George St. Pierre. Now, George St. Pierre has been very useful in my transformation, just going to the gym, stuff like that. He shows you what to do. He's nice as well. He's a very nice person. And, you know, you fucking believe him because he used to be the world champion. Who wouldn't listen to the fucking welterweight champion? Like, one of the best fighters to ever live. Who wouldn't want to listen to that? So I'm going to have to put George St. Pierre even though he is technically not a gym influencer, that's going to bring him down a lot. Let's put him in the E tier just so I can even things out. And not because I don't like him, I like him a lot, but it's just because he's not exactly a gym influencer. And that has been my gym influencer tier list. Tell me if you guys agree. Tell me what you would put. And also tell me if I should make more gym videos, because I would, but I don't really be going to the gym. I have no real motivation to make videos about it. But if you guys tell me I should, then I'll start going more and I'll record myself. So just tell me what you think, and see you next time.